Hey everyone, good morning. Today we have a special ride here in Atlanta. Today we have a really special ride. Legion, they are coming here, some of them, to Atlanta and riding with us today. It's not gonna be really fast-paced or anything, but it's really cool to be able to ride with pros, right? Like, I'm never gonna get that experience. Yeah, so I'm super excited. So yeah, let's go check it out and let's start the ride. To start off this video, I get to Bearings Bike Shop, which is the start of the ride, and I just see everyone in bike jerseys and bib shorts. And I typically wear a t-shirt and shorts really no matter the ride, but in this case I was really immediately intimidated by how fast this ride probably was actually going to become. Wow, that's nice. Pink spokes. Man. But yeah, this ride hasn't even started, and Kendall Ryan, the US crit champion for 2021.
Wow, those tires are cool.
Thanks. Complimented my bike. So I'm super stoked and happy about what she just said, and I'm just, just proud of myself for owning that bike, really. We get to the Legion van, and I just can't believe how much money there really is on that bike rack. 4 Specialized Tarmac SL7s, that's the newest one, and 1 Venge, and that's about $70,000 on one rack, behind the van. So I'm pretty sure what's on top of that rack costs more than the van itself, so that's just amazing, right? But yeah, their bikes have custom designs on it, and they look hella nice. It was the top-notch equipment, and I really just wanted to try it out and go out on a ride with it. Potentially, accidentally ride home with it, but, obviously not gonna do that. So finally, let's begin this ride. Throughout this ride, I tried my best to get the most out of the special ride by attempting to be close to the pros, obviously, which I kind of succeeded in, but looking back at the footage, I kind of feel like I was a weird ghost, weird guy following behind, just always beside them, behind them, in front of them, just very near them all the time, and I kind of feel bad about that. But anyways, so much work has really been put into the Stars and Stripes jersey right there, and it looks just absolutely stunning. I don't know about you guys, but I can just feel this raw power that's really hidden in their legs. They aren't really pedaling hard at all, but you can just sense this "if I try, I'm gonna fucking dust you" kind of vibe, and that's a really nice experience to have, and it was just great to be able to feel that firsthand right next to them. Anyways, there was also this rider who was riding with his cute dog on his back. Definitely go follow her Instagram, at Pippa of Piedmont. And while you're at it, please go also follow my Insta at Kaiser.3 as well. So a few miles in, I got next to Kendall and Angel, but I asked them some random interview questions like their favorite food and favorite place to ride, but it seems like my GoPro also got super nervous, so no audio got recorded for a solid 30 minutes or something. And I was also so nervous that I honestly don't remember any of their answers, so I really leave it to your imagination. But yeah, let's move on to something that I noticed. I'm seeing Kendall do this leg shaking thing a few miles in, which I'm assuming is shaking off some strain or just warming it up since we're only a couple miles in, but it's really interesting if you think about it, right? Most people wouldn't shake off their legs that early in a ride since you don't feel anything, but she's doing it way before she feels something, and that's just kind of something to learn from, right? It's kind of like water. If you start drinking it when you're thirsty, then it's already probably too late and you're probably gonna die. So same concept as that. Like, seriously though, how smooth can a person's pedaling be for them to just really glide? I feel like I'm kind of overreacting, but it's just a feeling that I get as a personal rider myself who just goes out for funzos. It's just such a clean and pretty way that they ride. Anyways, I just kind of stalked behind them for a few more miles before Mac Racing, the Metro Atlanta Cycling Club racers, started to gather up front, and with them, all the pros really kind of started speeding up a little bit as well. And there's myself, who totally missed that speed up, so I kind of got left behind in the pack. So I'm kind of moving up, but even near the front of the pack, you can just see some separation. This ride wasn't meant to be fast, but breakaways are kind of happening, and There were a few speed changes for whatever reason, so here's me doing my best to move up to get to the front of the pack. And we have finally got back sound. One thing I noticed during this big ride was how much people really needed to avoid small holes and rocks on the road. I have on 38s since I'm on a gravel bike, while everyone else has 23s or something since they're on a road bike. And I felt so much safer during the ride since I knew a few rocks wouldn't destroy my bike. Especially considering how difficult it was to see what's in front of you with all the people. I just felt so much safer being on a gravel bike compared to a road bike. Not that I own a road bike, to be honest, but yeah. And then really quickly, we hit a turnaround point at a gas station for a quick rest. People started to ask for pictures constantly, so it was great to be able to take a few moments and ask them a few questions when I got a chance. So here's my terrible first interview ever.
You guys get the top-notch, equipment as soon as it's pretty much out, right? Is there like a adjustment period when you get it?
Yeah, I mean,
every bike's different, right? So that would be done when like racing season isn't really in session, I guess, or is it right in the middle sometimes?
Well, right at team camp, kind of like to get
Gotcha.
season to get all our stuff.
Right. So then you get enough practice in before it makes sense. Awesome.
Magazine and
Really?
yeah.
On the way back, I couldn't help but notice how obnoxiously freaking loud their bikes were. Just listen to what this person said.
I didn't realize your helmet's the same design too. Where does your ANGi sensor go to? Is that like a team car?
ANGi sensor?
Yeah, the sensor when you crash, that thing on the helmet?
I think it only connects to the people that you connected with.
Right, so like is that, I don't know, for you, is it like family or would it mainly be your team car, for example?
I think it's more or less like friends and family.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. I would have thought that. I mean, during like team practices and stuff, if you crash, I guess your team car will be right there.
Yeah.
I guess that makes more sense.
So here you can really see the disorganization of our group. We aren't staying in one lane like before, and it's just people pedaling hard to get up front. And I'm assuming they're pedaling that hard to get up to the front to see the pros, which is actually kind of funny since all the pros are pretty much in the back of the pack, so everyone's just wasting energy. But I see more and more people moving up, so I'm just like, fuck it. So I start chasing to get up front. Conveniently, there's drafts everywhere, so it wasn't difficult at all to get up to the front of the pack. And we have finally arrived at the front of the pack, only to stop.
Slowing!
So an absolute waste of energy for me this time.
Stopping! Stopping! Is there any extra fear of like riding fast with your dog?
Not fast, just not on the road. Like, it's a big group ride. I'm not scared here.
Oh,
We
okay.
mainly stick to gravel
Oh,
and mountain biking.
nice.
Like, no more fear than me going 40 miles per hour by myself. You know?
Yeah, gotcha.
And at the very end, there were a few kiddos who went for a sprint finish that we all enjoyed watching, and I got ready for the final shot of the group. So that was the end of the ride. Here's my terrible camera ending that I recorded, and thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like this content.
We're done. Alrighty, that was a really fun ride. Super fun. Pretty damn quick, I'd say. It's not like a pace that you can't manage, you know? Although it's their cruise pace, which is kind of a problem, but
Oh well. It was really nice to be able to see how professional, really good riders ride. They're, the center of gravity just doesn't move at all. It's a really, really pretty type of riding, to be honest. It's just so nice. So yeah, that was a really good experience, I'd say. Super duper fun. Kind of got hot at the end of it, but really good experience. Really nice being able to see those experienced people, not just really the pros, just even all the other riders as well, because they're all racers and all that. So yeah, it was a really nice experience. All right, signing it off. If you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. All right, thanks.